la la long, a la 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 long, 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 long. What you know about that Hartford, Connecticut? What you know about that Springfield, Massachusetts? What you know about that world? You know them tune there? Straight. I remember growing up in places like London, England, and watching Top of the Pops, and rocking out to that song when I was a little girl, and wishing. You know, when you see people on TV in it, they just feel like they're just not even human. They just feel like they're just from a whole different world. And then when you see them rocking out to some tune, they just feel like this big, magnificent character, creature that's like non-existent. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I have one of those creatures right here in the studio. Energy. No. You know what? I called him a creature, but that's because he's like, to me, growing up, you were like bigger than life to me. Honestly. Right. Back then in the early 90s, those days, I was watching you, mate. So that's what I mean by creature. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Right, so you're locked in right now to Energy Radio 101.5 with your girl, Diona Dessa, the style influencer. And if you have not heard by now, which you should have heard, is that there is a massive tour going on in the area. Come Wednesday, there is a show being put on. And we have 3 of those artists in the building tonight. One by the name of DJ Inferno, straight from Jamaica, from Plain FM. The other by Culture, and the other man is called Inner Circle. And I know that you've heard of those names. But welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to Energy Radio.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, how you lot feeling, man? What's going on? How you lot feeling? You all right?
Feel energy, yeah?
Yeah? How's life? How is life?
Music.
Life is music. Yeah. Life is music.
And music is life.
Music is life.
So for you lot tuned in to the Ustream right now, I have 3 men in the room, and the one on your right hand side is Culture, the one in the middle is Inner Circle, and the one on the left, you want to wave to the camera, is DJ Inferno, straight from Yard. You get me? Yeah. Right.
Man.
Right, so first thing I'm going to ask you, Culture.
Okay.
How's life treating you?
Good.
Just good.
Very good.
You're on tour, mate.
Well, that's what I do. That's what I do for a living every day. So I mean, it's like you coming to the radio station. It's just another day in the office, right?
Right. It's not a day though. It's a moment. We love the moment. We love the moment. Right. So I mentioned you are on tour. Where were you? Where's your tour being held? Is it worldwide? Is it?
It's just across North America and Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
And where are you heading? Where are you coming from? Put it like that. Your last location.
Last show was Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia.
All right. When was that?
Last night. Was it last night?
Yeah. You see, it's kind of crazy because so many shows. It's like
hold on. Do you hear that, listeners? Man have to think where they're coming from, you know. And they're just talking about life is good.
It's great.
They're touring the place. They're matching up the place. Life is excellent, wicked. That's what I want to hear. So, on to the man in the middle, Inner Circle. Well, go on.
Ain't no much.
Yeah. How's life for you? How's life treating you?
Most excellent.
Most excellent.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Yeah, it's a wicked tour, you know.
Yeah.
And people don't want to miss this one.
Right.
You know, it's a wicked lineup. You know, energy from beginning to end.
Absolutely. So you're here in Hartford tonight, and you're performing in Springfield Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. And how are you feeling? Are you ready for it? How do you prepare for one of your massive shows like that?
Rest. Get up. Do some workouts. Gym
I didn't go to boot camp today, so.
You didn't want to go to boot camp.
I didn't want to go to no boot camp.
Trust me, you didn't want to be there.
So does that mean you have a regimen?
Yeah.
A physical regimen?
Yeah, you have to be fit to stay on the road. You know?
Okay. So you work out together as well as sing together.
Exactly.
Is it? That's like a family affair.
Exactly.
Well, we're a big family out here.
Yeah.
I mean, Inner Circle, Inferno, Barris, Daniel Wilkes, I mean, the whole entourage, they're just like extended family.
That's lovely.
And it gets even deeper than just extended family because you get to know these people more.
Yeah.
You know, because for me, I've toured Inner Circle already, but not to this extent where I get to know him really good.
Yeah.
You know, and I get to know Roger and the rest of the cast real good. You know what? Family.
Right. Absolutely. So you said that you did tour with Inner Circle before.
Yeah.
So is this tour more unique and special to the reasons why you got to know him more, or what is that all about?
Well, it's just a longer period.
Oh, okay.
You know, because we went to Puerto Rico and we played on the cliff about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And when I remember, like, wow, them niggas sing Bad Boys, Bad Boys. What you got? When they jumped that thing off board down there, everybody just went jumping too.
You know what? I'm gonna get back into that. But hold on a minute. Let's just. We have to let the listeners just soak in everything that we're talking about right now. We can't just keep hitting them. Just slow it down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. How about that? So it mentions Wednesday. Barris Hammond, the big man, Barris Hammond,
big man himself,
is in the building on Wednesday, Springfield, Massachusetts. This is just half an hour away from Hartford. So guess what? We here in Hartford have no reason not to be at this show. And speaking of Barris Hammond, we have one of his seeds in the building.
Now you're a seed.
You're a creature. I'm the seed.
Creature, seed.
Exactly. We have a creature, we have a seed, and you wait. I have to come up and pour a name for you. But hold on. So welcome on DJ Inferno.
Oh, my day in a bit.
Yeah. DJ Inferno is on your left on your Ustream right now, please. And this is Barris Hammond seed. Right. So, first off, you know, we can talk about your dad and the influence that he has had on your life. Obviously, that goes unknown, unsaid.
Definitely.
But you have basically carved your own career.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. That's you know, I'm in the process of trying to make that happen.
Right.
You know, everybody's like, oh, you know, Barris Hammond's son, Barris Hammond's son.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to kind of get away from that. Yes, I am.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But trying to create a name for myself and what I love to do.
Is it hard to do that?
Yeah, it's very hard.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's you have so many people that look up to him.
Yeah.
You know, and grew up with his music and can relate with his songs.
Right.
You know, in their life. So it's like they look up to him and they admire him. So
Absolutely.
it's like, someone said, you can't sing, don't give me a throat, give me a throat. You know? And, you know, it wasn't really a habit for me to pick up the mic and sing and everything, but I found a little hobby to play music
and that's what you do now.
Follow me. So I was like, yeah, let me run with this.
Absolutely.
You know, and see what happened next, because I mean, life is a journey. So you know, the next day you just don't know what's gonna happen. You might fall in love with another, you know, hobby. So it's like I'm gonna do this until I feel like, you know, I want to make another move.
Because you have it like that, you know.
Yeah.
Enough people don't have it like that.
Right. True.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people still searching. So,
exactly.
You know, I'm glad to be here right now. I'm on tour with, you know, great musicians, great people. You know, we all have a love for music and we just click, and you know, the energy is just good.
Right.
It's just, I mean, we're on tour for what, 7 weeks? 7.5 weeks. 7.5 weeks.
All right.
And we did it last year, 10 weeks.
You did. You all did 12 weeks last year. I did 9 weeks.
You know,
but it was crazy because it's like, all right, you know, you kind of the road wears you out, but you know, at the end of it, you're like, is this real? You know, real end of the tour. You know, you just don't want it to end. Right. So I'm on this tour now, and I'm like, I don't want the end to reach. You know, no matter how hard you have to work and how tiresome it may be, you just don't want it to end.
I envy you lot, man. Trust me, you lot are living your dreams, your passion. And enough people live and die without even having a chance to do that.
You can't come to boot camp tomorrow.
Oh, right. Hold on. I'll come to boot camp, egging you lot on your chair.
Oh, you don't want to come to boot camp. Trust me. This